Okay guys, this is my favorite now. Nacho cheese sauce, I love it. It's super good. I've had people who aren't even vegan or vegetarian want the recipe. So, super easy. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have a half a cup of raw cashews, unsalted. Okay, half a cup of raw almonds. You don't have to peel these, and you don't have to soak these nuts either. Just a nut. We're going to add a cup of that almond milk that I just made. Look at this. I should have timed it. Well, I'll say it in the description how long it took. Half a cup of nutritional yeast. These are nutritional yeast. It's really big in the vegan, vegetarian world because it gives things a cheesy flavor. Comes in flakes. I got mine off of iHerb. I have a code, so if you, I'll put it in the description and order through my my code. All right. Next, we've got a whole red bell pepper. I'm not going to include the seeds. You could if you want to, but I'm not going to. Okay. Not only is it going to give it flavor, but it's going to give it the orangey look of nacho. Okay, we got 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I use pink Himalayan salt because it's healthier for you. I mean, sea salt's good, Celtic salt too, but this just has minerals in it, so I like it a lot. Please don't cut all the salt out of your diet, the same as don't cut all the fat out of your diet. Our brains and our body need fat, and our brains, our muscles, and our bodies need salt. We need a teaspoon of crushed garlic. Ooh, it smells good. I know it sounds crazy, but it smells good. Yum. And then we will need a teaspoon of onion powder. Okay. And then that's it. And then some crushed chili, like those chili flakes that you put on pizza. So this you just do to taste, right? So I don't know. I'll start with half a teaspoon. Okay. Now we're gonna blend this for 6 minutes. With a Vitamix, you don't need to. The friction of the blades heats up whatever's inside of there. So the longer you leave it in there, the hotter it's going to get. If it's not quite thick enough when you're done after 6 minutes, then I throw it on the stove for a couple of minutes and heat it up, and it gets nice and thick. So you can actually decide how thick you want the nacho cheese to be. So because this is really noisy, well, I'm just gonna do it. I'll figure out how to edit it out on YouTube. see that. Hope you can. Anyway, it's steaming. Oh, look how nice and thick. Can you see that? Okay. So I don't need to put it on the stove. It looks amazing. All right, let me move this for a second because I'm gonna get a little dish. Let's see, what should I put it in? I'll put it in this little guy right here. Okay. It smells so good. I mean, look at how much 1 cup, well, half a cup of cashew and half a cup of almonds with the cup of almond milk that we made earlier. And look at how much nacho cheese that made. Oh my gosh, crazy. Oh my gosh. I probably want a little bit more of a bite for me, but like I said, you can add more chili if you want. I swear you guys, you're not going to believe that this isn't cheese. Okay. I don't know, would that take under 10 minutes, I think? You know, I thought it would be really challenging to go vegetarian or vegan because I really was a meat girl. Red meat, love steak, love pork. But I have to give credit to 2 of my 3 sons who one is vegetarian and one is vegan, hardcore. But they started opening my eyes to the fact of all the hormones and all the chemicals and things that that the industry is putting in our meats. And you know, we're wondering why our society is so sick and has so many ailments and skin issues and just major health issues. You know, not to speak of all the overeating that people do and the huge amounts of sugar and sodas, and now diabetes is infiltrated even to the smallest children, which is ridiculous. But just the torture, the torturous way that we kill our animals before we butcher them, to then package them, to put them on the shelf for us to buy and consume. And I understand that now, because when you're killing an animal, that animal is fearful, that animal is releasing adrenaline, it's releasing this chemical stuff into its system. That just doesn't go away. I mean, if you really think about it, we're ingesting that fear, that adrenaline, that chemical dump that they're getting before they're butchered, before they're killed. And I just, you know, I can't eat that way anymore. I just can't. Those are God's creatures. Obviously, I've been vegetarian / pescatarian because I have eaten fish and eggs, but I don't eat animal meat. I mean, fish, I guess, is a mammal, but I mean, it's not a mammal. But anyways, I'm fine. I'm bodybuilding, I'm building muscle, and I don't have any meat. I get my protein sources from plant-based stuff now. And I just want to encourage you to give it a try. YouTube is full of amazing recipes. I mean, I learn all kinds of stuff through YouTube. So that's what I'm trying to do, is share it with you guys, encourage you guys to give it a shot, even if it's just a couple times a week, you know, that you try something that has no meat in it, and just see how much better you feel. Inflammation in your bones will go away. You know, the red meat is very inflammatory to our body. So anyways, that's it. I'm gonna make some tortilla chips now in my air fryer. I'm not even going to fry them, and they're really, really, really good. It takes about 6 minutes. So I'll be able to have my little queso cheese, my nacho cheese dip with my tortillas, and yeah, I'll make something else a little bit later. Thanks.